Hey everybody, it's me, the Infraggable. How are we doing today? As for me, I'm doing okay. I've got the pollen sniffles, because I've been working outside all day today. Uh, so hopefully that doesn't distract too much. Yeah, uh, but I appreciate you guys coming in, for those of you who are in. We're about to play some Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This is a first playthrough, so I have no idea what we got going on. But in the last episode, we woke up. No, wait, no. In the last episode, we followed Princess Zelda down into the depths of the Hyrule Castle. We looked at a couple of murals. Something about an imprisoning war. Let's see, what else did we do? We fought Imhotep, the mummy, who kicked our ass and broke our master sword. Then we found ourselves in the sky. We tried to open up the Temple of Time, but it didn't work, so we had to go find some shrines. You know, tutorials sort of stuff. We got some abilities. We have a weird ass arm that doesn't 100% belong to us, as well as some sick tattoos. This is really actually stylized necrosis. Once we got into the Temple of Time, we gave the Master Sword away to Princess Zelda, who was probably hanging out in the past because she looked a little bit weird. And now, I think they want us to jump because the world has opened up to us. So, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to jump. Ooh, this might be a bad idea. And they tell us that it doesn't matter how far we fall as long as we land in water. Alright, now I'm going to be honest with you, I failed to believe that actually worked, but whatever. Let's try to get to the lily pad before we drown. Okay. Yep, let's get our stamina back. Oh, yeah. And then we go over to where that dot is, I suppose. And then we can explore a little bit, but that's basically what they want us to do. Let's hop on this lily pad, because we don't have a lot of stamina. Okay. Ooh, Hyrule Kingdom. Alright, so I guess the tutorial's over. What's that thing? Alright, well there's the castle. It's up in the sky a little bit. There's a skull head. There's stuff up there. That's where we just fell. Yeah, so let's do the time warp again. Ow. These are my apples. Okay, and I got a bokoblin horn. A sharp horn with multiple barbs. Attach it to a weapon to increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Bokoblin fang. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir, or attach it to an arrow to increase its attack power. Okay. So we got options. Okay, we got some tarp. We got wagon wheels, I guess. What's this thing? Hyrule Restoration Materials. Use this materials cache for all your building needs. Come find us if you'd like a dream home. Hudson Construction. Okay. Well, I guess I can't really find fault with that. Oh, here's a stand bulb. Okay. There's some guys over there, but I don't want to mess with them. At least not right now. Let's see. This is a pretty peaceful place. Yeah, you know. If it wasn't like on the verge of collapse and all that other stuff, I could see myself living here. Provided that they had like Hyrule internet. Which they don't, so maybe I don't want to live here. That sort of thing. Okay. Those are leaves. You know what? I bet you I can burn those leaves. What do I need? I need the fire fruits. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then there's a rock. I did find you. Alright. Gosh. That's why I knew you were hidden there, probably. Alright. And let's drop the rock on him because he doesn't care. Oh. Somebody was suspicious of me. And hey, there's a cave over there. Let's go in that cave. Oh, you want some of this? You don't want none of that. Ow! Alright. Yeah. Where was the cave? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's pick this up. Okay, never mind. Can I fuse it with something? I can. Let's get a fusey fuse. And let's fuse it with the wooden stick. So now I got a hammer thing. Okay. Let's go in here just to check some stuff out. Ooh, okay. I was not expecting bats to fly out of there, but here we are. Oh, what the hell is that thing? No! Ow. Okay. Okay, well. A Horoblin horn, okay. An elongated hammer-shaped horn with a hard, flat front. Attach it to a weapon to increase attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Rock sledge. Okay. I should be on the lookout for more of those things, though, just in case. Alright, what's this thing? A bright cap, a mushroom that grows in caves and contains luminescent enzymes. Cook it into a dish to give a glowing effect to anyone who eats it. Okay. And then here's some more bright bloom seeds. Like you do. And then let me do my ascend, and I can probably get up here somehow. Yep, just like that. Traveler's Sword. An average sword used largely by travelers. The blade has decayed, but it can still serve its purpose. Okay, well. Ooh, I got some meat. Raw meat. Meat obtained from animals in plains and forests. You can eat it raw, but cooking it will make it more delicious and nutritious. like you do. Okay. Oh, I hear something. It's probably one of those booble frogs. There you are. Oh, okay. Okay, I got 4 booble frog gems. I'm not sure what they do, but it seems important. So, it probably is important. Alright. Okay. What else do we got around here? Is there anything else that I can do? Alright, well. Oh, okay, what is that big guy? I don't think I want to mess with him. Let's see. That looks like an outpost of some sort. There's the castle. There's a flag off there in the distance. Ooh, there's a shrine. Alright, I should probably eat some food so I don't die. Let's sort. Okay, why does it sound so empty now? Okay. Alright, what the heck? Do you hear that? It sounds like hollow. Alright, give me just a second here. Yeah, do you guys hear that? It's like... Well, I'm gonna keep playing, but it still feels like that it's... It just sounds weird. Alright, well... Okay. I'm just going to live with it for right now. Alright, where was I going? I thought I saw a shrine somewhere. Did I lose sight? Did I lose it? I'm always losing it. Okay. There's Big Boss that I don't want to fight yet. There's a shrine over there, and there's one over there, but I thought there was one a little bit closer. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Okay, well. He went off the beaten path a little bit. Yeah, let me climb up here. Maybe I can see it a little bit better. Yeah, actually, it doesn't even sound like that the thing is in my ear. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna... Alright, so I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds a little bit hollow to me now. Alright, well, this is fine. Alright, there's a shrine there. There's a shrine there. That's what I was looking for. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. Alright, well, let's continue. This is meant to be a short stream anyway, so we might as well get as much done in as little time as possible. We got a fox. That instantly turns into raw meat for whatever reason. It's a little bit weird, but you work with it. And then there's another shrine over there, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Oh, ran out of stamina. Okay. But before we do the shrine thing, grab some spicy pepper. Let's dive through here. Grab that. Oh, okay, I didn't... I found you. I got 8 of those things. Bye-bye. Okay. Oof. Then, yes, we will jump down here and get hurt. The Josha Shrine. Okay, cool. Alright. Lightning strikes. Lightning has a tendency to strike anything metallic. Cool. I didn't get to read all that, but I read the main points. Shape rotation. Josha Shrine. Shape rotation. Okay. Alright, let's look around just to make sure I'm not... Okay. Alright, so basically, I need to use Ultra Hand. Shape rotation. I didn't have to rotate anything there. Do I get my skibbity peps? Nope, not yet. Alright, that's fair. Alright, jump. Nope. Okay. Jump. There we go. I got my skippity peps. Alright. Alright, so in here... Let's see... Grab. Rotate, 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 rotate. Okay. So rotate this out. Rotate that like that. Yes. Then rotate rotate, 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 rotate. Okay. Then I can jump, jump, jump. Yeah. Alright. A hasty elixir grants a mid-level haste effect, which boosts your movement speed while running, swimming, or climbing. Alright, so... Alright, let's see... How do I do this one? Maybe like... No. Alright, let's maybe get one of these in here. Okay. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, this one's a little bit more difficult. I understand the gist of what I'm supposed to do. Let's see, maybe if I get the lower one. There we go. What, no skibbity paps? Okay, fine. I don't care about that. Now, let's turn this around. Let's do the thing. Okay. Alright. Yes. Alright. Let's get my sun going on here. Hell yeah. And then we jump across. Yeah, I got my skibbity paps. Alright. And we examine. That might be the name of this episode when I put it into YouTube. Get my skibbity paps. Oh yeah. I've done well to reach that place. I'm gonna get me the light of blessing. Hell yeah. Alright. And may the lessons of blight heal me, or whatever it said. Okay. So it's now nighttime. There's a tent right here, apparently. Discovery. Hyrule Castle. Somehow I don't think that I should be here, but let's talk to this guy. Bonnie. Ha, Trevor. I stay away from our stuff if you care about your house. Folks are calling it gloom. If you get any on you, you'll start losing your strength. It's like sapping your life away. I touched some gloom while poking around in the depths, and now look at me. The worst of it will recover on its own, little by little, so long as you're on the surface. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. I thought I was going to die down there. Sigh. Some investigation leader I turned out to be. That's just pitiful. I'm completely reliant on the ball, so I really want to recover by morning. Yes, you should recover by morning. That is definitely a thing you should do. Alright, what's this thing? Okay. We got something hanging here. Dazzle Fruit. A fruit charged with powerful light. Break it to unleash dazzling sparkles that blind any monsters nearby. Okay, I can use me some Dazzle Fruit. Ooh, there's a lot of... There's like 2 shrines over there. I should probably get to them sooner rather than later. But for right now, let me stay on the main mission for a little bit. We're going to get some things done. We're going to be the people. Alright. So, yep, here we are. There's some guards up front. They better not mess with me. I've got a rock on a stick. Could it be? Drozer. Link? It's you! You're back! Well, where have you been?
Aw.
War. Last that anyone saw of either of you or Princess Zelda was when you went to investigate the gloom. And then the castle rose into the sky, and everybody's been so worried about what happened to you both. Purah has nearly worn herself out trying to figure out where you two went. Purah's working in that large building over there.
Ah.
Please report to her right away. She'll want to know you're all right. Okay, sure. War, that is your name. Lookout Landing, Hyrule Field. Okay. It's you. Your arrival has sure caused a bit of a stir, Oh, but you probably needed something, didn't you? Well, if this is your first visit, go talk to that soldier in the center of our little fort. Okay. Sure. There's a soldier here. Oh, okay, you're the soldier, I'm guessing. I don't believe it. Link, where have you been all this whole time? We hoped that you'd come back soon, but then you didn't, and now you have. Where's Princess Zelda? You didn't bring her with you. Whatever happened, please go talk to Purah first and foremost. She's up in her research lab. That's on the north side of our fort. Hurry, up on the second floor. Hurry. Okay. I guess I'll talk to Purah. Why not? It's only 3:15 a.m. game time, that's all. Busy.
What?
Josha. Dr. Purah! The swordsman has returned. I have a name, you know. Oh, snap.
Okay. Now where have you been?
Where have I been?
Linky, you're not a ghost, are you?
No, but I do take over the darkness.
That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
Purah, head of Lookout Landing. In the last game, she was like 6 years old. Because of an experiment gone wrong.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then, Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here.
Yep, those are basically the events in which you described. ...
Huh?
Then,
What?
you're saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Castle was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? If that was truly the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up at Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you too. The captain in charge of the search is named Hoz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may be still lurking around, somewhere around there. Which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Okay. Character profiles. Purah, head of Lookout Landing. The highest authority on ancient technology, she has served Princess Zelda's family for much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started investigating into the outbreak of gloom. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. Yep, and there's a picture of her there, both in her adult form and her child form. Okay. To the Kingdom of Hyrule complete. Cool. New objective, crisis at Hyrule Castle. Alright, more character profiles. Princess Zelda, Princess of Hyrule, the heir to a power that imprisons darkness. She sacrificed her freedom over 100 years ago to keep Calamity Gannon sealed away and prevent him from further destroying Hyrule. After Link helped free her from that long duty, she committed herself to rebuilding and restoring Hyrule, but has now gone missing. And Rauru, source of the right arm. Someone who shares a name with the first king of Hyrule, he claims the strange arm Link finds himself with was once his. Before he disappeared, leaving more questions than answers, he also said that he learned of Link's existence from Princess Zelda. Ooh. Alright, well, let's do the thing. I'm in the water. Alright, well, let's go. Do I want to talk to these guys? Okay, sure. Good game. It's hard to believe these ruins just fell from the sky. I mean, they're from the Age of Legends, and that now they're here. It's all so strange, huh?
Oh.
Grunion. Yeah, it sure is. But it's also a great opportunity. All of us on the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this would have never happened. Not that anyone knows what the upheaval even is.
Oh.
Well, Purah is investigating the upheaval. She's certain it'll provide clues about Princess Zelda, but progress isn't great, I've heard.
Ah.
Is the princess alright, wherever she is? These rooms right here are exceptional, but really, who cares about that at a time like this? Yeah, you know, you guys can gossip. As for me, I apparently have things to do. And here's a shrine, so I'm definitely going to take time to shrine it up. Okay, but first, oh, there's Hudson from the first game. Neat. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Eck.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? Okay, he's apparently not okay. Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault, startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Well, you shouldn't do that, because I got a big old hammer that I can just bonk your head with. Unforgivable. President Hudson. You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that, sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine, what was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail, noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Oh, you two are then. I should redouble my supports. Alright, fine. I think I understand what you're trying to do. Nope, I'm not trying to ascend. I'm trying to hold your hand. Let's grab that. Put that right there. Let's grab that. And put it basically right here and attach. Alright. What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. So, can you not bother me? Yeah, try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. He's standing. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Just put this right there. Get that fastened and... Perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Okay, 20 rupees. Ooh, my first monies. Nice. I gotta get the money. Yes, the money. The money. Okay. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something that I made myself. Veggie rice balls. Okay, this home-style dish of Kakariko Village is stuffed with the bounty of the mountains. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. A sleepover ticket, a lodging voucher for a regular stable bed, a reward for collecting pony points. Spend it at a stable to get some rest and recover from the fatigue of travel. Okay. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. Sure, okay. And now I've got a shrine over here, and it looks like a couple of tents. So, yeah. Kyonosis Shrine. Kyonosis Shrine. Okay.
Moi? You scared me. What are you doing at such an hour? The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know. For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. I'd say most things are dangerous these days. Well, with the upheaval, watch your back. The people from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same.
Alright. Yeah. Whip. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, I think I fixed it for myself. Alright. Let's do this thing. I just unplugged my microphone, plugged it back in. Also unplugged my headphones, plugged that back in. It seems to work. So, at least now I know what to do if that happens again. Yeah, this feels a lot more full in my ears. So, combat training. Kyonosis Shrine. Okay, looks like we're going to get some combat training. Alright, good enough for me. Oh, snap! This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use the side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Yep. That's basically... use the side hop. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Oh, I got hit. Alright. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back to in the opening you create. Alright, ready shield. Okay, I did not do that good that time. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Yep, press and hold. good enough for me. Your mastery of these techniques have earned you access. Proceed within. Hell yeah. Open that crap up. Can't carry any more bows. What? That is ungood. Let's drop that bow. Let's pick up the construct bow. Let's pick up the Zonai charge. Rusty broadsword. And then you know what I'm going to do? I am going to fuse. I'm going to fuse a rusty broadsword to a rusty broadsword. Hell yeah. Okay, if it works, it works. Alright, so let's continue on. Let's be amazing. Let's see what this is. A Zonai sword. You know what? I don't need the almost broken tree branch, so I'm going to drop that. Zonite sword. A Zonai sword made out of Zonite. Okay. It resonates with an attached Zonai devices to slightly increase its attack power. Alright, cool. And then let's do that thing. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Okay, and I basically know what to do from there. Alright. Scoop, doop, doop, boo. I got 2 of those. Neat. And I got my hearts replenished, so that's pretty nice. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. And I can skip that. Alright, cool. Monster tips ever means tree mimicking creatures. Okay, I should probably watch out for those. Alright, let's see. Let's go Hyrule Castle Town. Okay. Link, is that really you? When did you get out from the castle? I am so ashamed. I have been on watch duty here this whole time, and I didn't see you at all. I really got to get serious about my training. Captain Hoz doesn't know you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill, past the lower gates. I'm sure the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Well, I don't know what that accent's supposed to be, but it is. How do you say? Ah, yes. Pretty cool. Okay. I think I know what I probably have to do around here. Not yet, though. Okay. I guess I can't do that, so I'm gonna have to. Am I gonna have to climb? Seriously? That seems like a waste of time for me to climb. But if that's what I gotta do, then that's what I gotta do. Ooh, okay. Damn bird nearly scared me. Okay. And then I'll just drop down here. Huh? Who's there? Are you Hoz? Oh, you're Sano? Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link? It's you? I'm sorry, I had no idea you had returned. Wait, if you're back, doesn't that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Oh, you should talk to Captain Hoz. He's leading the search effort from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Alright, thank you, Ray Sano, if that is your real name. Which it might be. Alright, here we are. Hyrule Castle, sort of. Okay. Is this the gatehouse here?
What?
Shars. Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by direct order of Captain Hoz. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse up at this end of this road. Okay, Shars. If that is your real name, which it probably is. I don't have time for that. Alright, well, I broke part of my rusted broadsword, but I got me some wood. Doesn't seem like a fair trade-off, though. Okay, who's this guy?
Oh.
Utus. We've turned yeah. We've turned out nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Oh, you're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Hoz saw you, he'd be so startled that he might even fall off the gatehouse over there. Alright, sure. But first, I'm gonna pick up this shield. Traveler's Shield, a sturdy shield loved by many an adventurer. It is made of animal hide and sturdy wood and is best suited to defending against weak monsters or animals. Let's see. Let's just grab the stone axe. A Hylian shroom, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. And an arrow. Okay, well, that did get me something from in there, so that's pretty nice. You know what? Let's talk to this person who's probably going to fall off as soon as I talk. Flava. Woo! Standing on the edge and staring in is intense. Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Chasm? Whoa. Why would you do that? Just up and startle someone on the edge of the void? This chasm is nearly bottomless, just like all the others created by the upheaval. Personally, I do not want to hit the bottom of a nearly bottomless chasm. Even though it stares me, I can't stop staring into it. Yeah, that is pretty deep. Let's talk to... He's too busy, I guess. Why are you wearing a pot on your head? Wingo.
Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on the top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked, so best stay out of the way until we can have some help out somehow.
Okay. So here's the gatehouse. Here's the first gatehouse. Who are you? Perpin?
I wonder if there are any untouched weapons left anywhere in the wild. What about the weapons? Hey, this on new face. During the upheaval of all the weapons I saved Skylar's and suddenly decayed. I've destroyed many beacons and sets of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be satisfied if there are any intact weapons left in Hyrule. The odds are real vain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them.
Okay, well, that is certainly something that you could do. Let's ascend. Okay. Yeah. And since we're up here, might as well... Nope. Might as well mark some of these shrines, because I will eventually get to them. Mark that shrine, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I do like the music here. It's kind of minimalistic, but it works for me. Alright. There's a shrine that I can get to at some point. Okay. Yeah, I know that there's a guy over there, but I don't want to talk to him yet. I want to pick out all the shrines. At least as many as I can find. Okay. Is that one over there? It is, but it's one that I've already been to. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Let's talk to this guy. Who are you? Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive, and all in one piece it looks like. Does this mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. I don't know why I'm giving him the same voice, but... Hang on, you're alone? You heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Or maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I am relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain, it's Princess Zelda! Princess Zelda, she's safe. Is she, though? Princess Zelda can fly and turn into sparkles? You know what? That tracks, actually. Now she's going up, 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 up into the sky. Wait, what? You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. Okay, well... that is definitely... something. Okay, and who are you? Sawtooth. Whoa, what was that? My eyes weren't playing tricks, were they? No, they wouldn't do that. That was Princess Zelda. What's going on? I don't know, Sawtooth, if that is your real name, which it probably is. I mean, I saw to it.
Oh.
Alright, well, time for me to return. I don't think I have a fast travel place. Do I? I mean, I kinda do, but not really. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna check out that one storeroom that the guy was like, no, you're not Link. Fuck you. So, let's see if he had anything worthwhile. Oh, first I'm going to grab this mushroom. Yeah, Shars, I think. I have permission. You gotta be kidding me. Princess Zelda flew off, did she? You're a funny one. But no matter how funny you think you are, you're not getting through. Alright, whatever. Where do you think you're going? You're not permitted in there. God damn it. Okay. Let me get permission from Hoz. Just wasted my time there. Alright, whatever. Okay. Alright. Alright, well. Hey, Hoz. I need permission.
Oh.
That was most certainly Princess Zelda. We must inform Purah about this as soon as possible. Link, I apologize for the burden, but can you be the messenger and let her know? There's a lot of us up here, so it will take time to withdraw. Thank you for the help.
Oh.
Okay. I know another way to get past that guy. Since he's being a little butt. Where are the supplies? Think you can mess with me? I'll mess with you. Wah! He thinks he's the boss. I'm the boss. I'm Link, damn it. Ah, damn it. Alright, whatever. I am going to get in there. Even if I have to kill you to do it. Alright, well, that kind of sucks, but I'll come back for it. Yeah, I'd say roughly about here. There's definitely something that I want. Okay. So now I gotta be a messenger now. Let's see, can I ascend? Or do I have to actually climb? I have to actually climb. That's boring. Alright, that's fine though. I'm fine. We're all fine. Okay. We're going to jump. And we're going to go over here. Then we might as well just fall and nearly kill ourselves because that's how we do things. Okay, let us... Yeah, that's fine for right now. Alright. So now we're going to run back to where we were. Okay. Hyrule Castle Town ruins. Oh, what's this? Examine. Note on the table. Purah has sent urgent orders from Lookout Landing for all of us on the monster control crew. As Hyrule Castle continues to float, she's tasked us with searching the area beneath it for Princess Zelda and her protector. Be aware that the gloom has spread even more in this area. Prepare yourself before you depart, Captain Hoz. Alright. There's one of Hudson's... There's Hudson's, sign. And now we... Oh! Ooh, what's this? A silent princess, this lovely flower was said to have been a favorite of the Princess of Hyrule. They were once feared to have gone extinct, but not uncommon to spot them growing in the wild. Okay. So they still have silent princesses. That's pretty cool. Ooh, what's this? A farming hoe. A farming tool primarily used for tilling fields. Its fine craftsmanship is sturdy enough to withstand back-breaking fieldwork, but its battle applications are untested. Alright, well. Alright, what is in here? Nothing. Can I climb out there? Yep, I sure can. Alright, well. That took a while, but we're going to continue on for a little bit. I think at least enough to talk to Purah again. Pose. Okay. Ooh. Can I grab these? Robbie. Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing? Oh. Oh, it's this guy.
Josha needs her for her castle racers. Don't touch any of it without her permission. I'll get in big trouble if you do. Hey, you. Do you have any idea how we've been?
Robbie, head of Purah Pad Development. Okay.
So that's the arm, huh? I overheard Purah talking about it. I see. Yeah, it's pretty weird, alright. Nope, now's not the time for distractions. That's got to wait until later. Anyways, I hear you got yourself the Purah Pad now.
You know, the Purah pad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know its real potential. So why don't you call it the Robbie pad and not the Purah pad? I know why. Because you're not that smart. I've got big plans for that device, but with it first, I need to help Josha with her investigations into the depths. Yes, you should put that mind of yours, quote unquote, to better use. But then, oh yes, then, I will head back to the lab in Hatano Village to resume my research. So once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there. Okay. Character profiles. Robbie, head of Purah Pad Development. An engineer whose eccentric style adds a lot of to his reputation as a wild genius. He once helped Link from his research facility at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Since then, he's moved to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab to help Purah develop the Purah Pad. Robbie thinks he did much of the work on the device, so he's a bit grumbly that it's not named after him. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's talk to Purah one more time. First, let's speak to Josha. Or, okay, I guess I'm talking to Purah anyways.
Link, well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me that Princess Zelda was at the castle, and then she transformed into light and flew off? I gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec?
Yes, I suppose you can.
It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Uh-huh. Alright, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around the lookout landing. And for that, we'll need our Skyview Tower. Josha, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now?
Let me see.
Nope. Yeah, sure. Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete.
Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Josha, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
Check it.
Josha, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc, you can count on me.
Bad voices, but whatever. My Purah voice sounds like my Zelda voice, only less fake British. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. Scorpis.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpis. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best as I can.
Ah.
Now please allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You.
Hey, it's me. Open up.
Oh, dang. Oh, snap. And they brought up the ladder and everything.
This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want.
Okay, hell yeah. Emergency shelter. Okay. Boca Reaper. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's drop this. I don't need a big stick. I want me a Boca Reaper. And then, you know what? Can I fuse? I don't want to fuse that, but what I do want to do... Rusty Broadsword. And then let's fuse the thick stick to the rusty broadsword. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's sleep until... Yeah, you know what? Until morning. That should be fine. Boom, 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 boom. Neat. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of tired myself. But the show must go on at least for a little bit longer. I'll talk to these guys a little bit later. Okay. Purah.
If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it.
Uh-huh.
That should do it. Hey, Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Josha. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Oh, snap. Okay. Oop, okay. Okay. Oh, dang. So all of these things are shooting like flares up in the sky? Okay. They shot up a bunch of flares.
Oh!
Oh, the Sky View Towers has now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn.
My turn. What? Okay.
Go hold the Purah pad over that terminal.
This seems a little dangerous, but whatever. Okay, got me a little teleport place. That's pretty cool. Okay, looks like some blue lights. And an open hatch, okay.
Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this as a travel point to get here anytime, instantly. The same is true for every sky tower you add to your Purah pad. Impressive, right?
I guess.
But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map.
Okay, there's a cave over there.
The Purah pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, The only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested it out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this.
Oh, hell yeah. This item given you by Purah lets you glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate it. So I guess there's a reason why Link didn't have it to begin with. Because he had it basically throughout Breath of the Wild. You know what? Sometimes you just don't ask questions. It's video game logic.
Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. Our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck!
I get the feeling that I don't like this, but that's fine. Oh, no, what? Nope. Bad touch. Bad touch, bad touch. Oh, look at me. I'm high up in the sky. That's not very comforting, but sure. Surface map updated. I mean, I don't like that, but yep, pretty cool. Sky map updated. Alright, well then let me see what we got going on here. Alright, let's take a look at the map. What's that? Okay. Not 100% sure what that is. That's fine. Oh, that's like a island in the sky, maybe? And there's the sky. Okay. That's pretty neat. I gotta find Princess Zelda. Alright, and I guess for right now, I'm just going to come back down to the ground. And I'm going to land rather softly. Wonderful. Alright. Then let's talk to Purah again.
Over here.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan?
Yes, I did. I nodded my head.
Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all.
Yes.
Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Purah to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Garuda are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Lady Nehru to the east. These strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey, Dad, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was something about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda in the Rito village over in Hebrew recently. That's pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay. But this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the going-ons in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way, too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what happened to the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm counting on you, Link, to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another.
Alright. We got ourselves a new... we got ourselves some new quests. We got ourselves some more dots. We talked to Purah, who people say is hot. And I guess I'm one of them. But I know that this was a short stream, but I did say that we were going to have a short stream. And I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here. So thank you so much for those of you guys who came in. Thank you so much for those of you guys who decided to stick around. I'm not going to do any raids today. Maybe tomorrow. I will be streaming late. I don't have work on Monday, so I can do that. I do have a game that I'm going to be running, a TTRPG game. So that's the reason for the late stream, if I decide to do one. I'm not 100% sure if I will, but maybe. Alright, thank you so much. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night. Stay safe and be good. Alright now, bye!